Caribbean community, there are only 58 votes. Might be shocking to Vincentians to know that. Only 58 votes. 7 of them voted for Michael Hamlet in 2001, 19 of them voted for me in this election.
Well, you know, I want to know how he do for know about those who vote for him and who do not vote for him. I take it up very strongly.
Now, if you have 58 votes in a concentrated ethnic area, it is easy to do your analysis of it. Because there are only 58 people you can talk to. And if you touch base with all of them by body language and friends in the community and those who ain't like you, you must get the feel. When the elections were finished, I don't know if Sir Louis has done it and other parliamentary reps have done it. I did a complete analysis of the voters list in East Kingston. I have every single copy of the inside agent list. The inside agent is my person, not the government owned. My inside agent had a copy of the voters list. That will tell you who all voted. So I could safely go into East Kingston and tell a man you didn't vote. I can't tell him, clear off, you didn't vote for me. So those who didn't vote, I eliminated them out of the process. And those who voted, I went about my business to find out how their votes went.
Julian is very mistakeable. He's very mistakeable. I can't understand. How he do to know who vote for him, who no vote for him, according to the law. It's unfair. You understand? It's unfair. And here the disturbance you that making today, you understand, with ballot box and this and all kind of thing. It's a very disturbing thing.
Oh, I see. So what you are saying, based on what he would have said and the disturbance now with the ballot box,
that's right.
It sounds suspicious.
Very, I am very strongly against that.
I just need to say that around 3:15 p.m., that's on Saturday, the 31st of March, I was at my office, Superintendent Lockhart, when I got a report that 6 young guys, they all have 13, they were practicing tennis as they usually do, and they came down with a ballot box. And what they told me was that the ball, while they were playing, rolled downstairs under the Printry building. They all went down. It was very dark. One of the guys kicked up on a box. When they kicked up on the box, they were all curious, thinking probably they found treasure.
This facility is where the boxes are being stored. This facility should be more secure than it is. But the issue of the custody of ballot boxes is not a matter for any government. That is a matter for the supervisor of elections. He has custody of the boxes, and the law imposes on him an obligation to keep them in safe custody. But I wanted, when I heard the story, I knew that first thing on Monday morning, I wanted the press to be here so that you can be sure that there was nothing untoward. What we have here is either negligence on the part of the custodians, in the sense that a box was left immediately outside when all the boxes were being packed. Or, worse, that somebody who has access took one of the boxes and put it outside. And if that happened, that would be an act of malice and mischief. Clear and simple. Because as the police officer says to you, there is no evidence of any forced entry. And this particular issue is a lesson for the Office of the Supervisor of Elections. But it is clear that there is no question that the electoral process was, as all election observers said, a sound process, a process which had its integrity, and the integrity of that process has been maintained. So I think that is absolutely clear. This, as I say, is either a question of negligence or inadvertence, or hopefully this is not the case, mischief and malice. Somebody took a box out.
If you go into the ballot box, how will you know?
There's another paper.
There's no other paper.
Yeah,
No.
there's another one. Don't come with that.
There's no other paper.
How Julian knew that 19 persons voted for him?
But you just
Wait!
said, you just said, nobody definitively could know who voted from the ballot paper.
Unless you look the counterfoil. What's the counterfoil?
The counterfoil.
What is that?
The counterfoil cannot be.
What is the counterfoil? What is the purpose of that?
The counterfoil is to make sure that the person registered in the registry.
And what do they do? What do they do with the counterfoil?
The counterfoil is kept by the electoral office.
Good. So therefore, if I get the counterfoil,
there is no
if I get the counterfoil and I have access, now I'm not saying Julian had access to the ballot box,
but listen to what I'm saying.
but if I do so and I have access to the ballot box, are you telling me I wouldn't know who voted for me?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Well, how sure? How then?
Hold on. Why you cannot know? There is no number on the ballot paper. There's no number on the ballot paper.
Well, how come? How come Julian know definitively how many persons voted for Hamlet?
Because
For Hamlet. You notice he explaining for himself. He said 7% Syrians voted for Hamlet in 2001.
Michael would have told him.
But he never said, how come you make an excuse? He never said so. He never said, when he made the speech, he never said that Michael told him so. How?
There is no way that no candidate in any general election could know from a ballot paper, in a ballot box, who that person voted
Well,
for.
if that is so, why Julian came up with definitive answers to...
Because Julian did his homework.
Like by doing what?
You have an outside agent.
Like doing what?
You have an outside agent.
Yeah, no agent to tell you who voted.
Wait, no man, hold on.
No, but you can't tell me that.
But you have an outside
No agent. Agent to tell you who
Don't
voted.
you have an idea who people could have voted for you?
All the outside and inside agent do, all they do is to take off when somebody comes out or when somebody goes in.
The people who support your party would tell you your supporters if they don't vote.
Now if they don't vote, if they went in?
Yes, if they went
because
in.
They don't know if they vote. By going in doesn't mean you vote.
Ah, exactly.
So this is why I am saying.
Exactly.
So how then could Julian, you're not answering the question. Why he came up? How?
There is no way that Julian Francis or any other candidate in the general election that just gone could know who vote on a ballot paper.
Well, if that is so,
yes.
What do you think of the statement made by him?
But Julian explained his statement.
No, he explained what? By body language and all them crap?
Out of the Syrian community, there are only 58 votes. Might be shocking to Vincent Jones to know that. Only 58 votes. 7 of them voted for Michael Hamlet in 2021, 19 of them voted for me in this election.